Hey, what's up little beans? I'm really sorry I haven't done any kind of updates. I have been super busy. I'm gonna take a break from being my cool, hip, amazing self to tell you guys a story about something that happened to me at the weekend. This will be my update for the week. I teach English online to kids in China at the weekend. Like, it's all done through a webcam. I had an incident this weekend. With one of my regulars, and she is so cute. I love her. She's really shy. She's really young, only about 6 years old, and her English is actually really good, but she's like really shy. She doesn't really like to talk, so we have to be like really animated with her. Her mum always sits in with her, and we try to get her like really engaged, you know, like try to get her engaged, you know. We want her to move and say the words because she is really shy and she doesn't like to speak. So we were doing action words, and you know, something happened involving an action word, guys. I teach really early in the morning, so it gave me quite a fright, and I was awake very much for the rest of the day after that. The adrenaline rush I received from what happened was astounding. We were doing action words. I was teaching her the word climb, so we were pretending to climb. Run. We were running. Oh my god, yeah. Then we got to the word jump. So I said, jump. Can you say jump? And she said jump. And then I was like, can you jump? And I jumped. The little girl jumped. Next thing I know, she's not there because she slipped on her landing and fell. Okay, that she was there and then she wasn't there. Okay, I must be the only person that has successfully tried to injure someone else's child through a webcam. I wasn't even in the room and I injured someone else's child. Now, she started crying. Her mum like picked her up and carried her off screen, so I was left just staring at like their living room, and the mother kind of popped her head in and went, I'm really sorry, she's crying, she's fine, we'll be back in a minute. And then left. Parents get to that point where their kids fall over and stuff, and you know, that way it's not that they're not worried, but they're fully aware their kids fall over or they cry, and parents get to that point where they're like, it's fine. That was clearly the mother's attitude, was, this is fine. But me, no, this wasn't okay. I'm this kid's teacher, so I'm sitting there staring at their empty living room like an absolute idiot going, I'm sorry, because I was so afraid that I had like injured this kid by just asking her to jump. It was so stressful. Like, I swear I have to stop picking jobs where I'm stressed, because I was so stressed just sitting there wondering, was this little girl okay? You know, and I'm really worried that because I'm her regular teacher, that after that she will not want me as a regular teacher anymore. It was horrible. So anyway, for about 10 minutes I sat there listening to her crying. I saw the grandmother come in the room at one point to go and see why she was crying. And I'm sitting there frantically typing, I'm sorry, over again, while also shouting, I'm sorry. And eventually the mother like dragged the little girl back and sat her on the couch. And the little girl just kind of sat there like this. Like she was really not happy. And the mother was like, okay, it's time to get on with your lesson now. And the little girl was just like, like that was the only noise she kind of made. It was just this disgruntled. She was kind of staring me down through the camera and kind of occasionally glancing at her mother like, this strange lady just tried to kill me. Be gone, you western devil. This was the vibe I was getting from this little girl. Okay, and I have honestly never felt so afraid of a child in my life. This little girl was properly giving me like an evil glare, like I was just this evil foreigner and I had tried to kill her. You know, I'm probably the kind of evil foreigner she's been warned to watch out for, because I just tried to kill her, you know, and I was so distressed and I couldn't stop apologizing. Anyway, eventually, like, she was fine and she was happy to continue with the lesson, but every time we got to the word jump, I was terrified that she was just going to start crying again. The word jump will haunt me in my dreams for the rest of my life, probably. At the end of the lesson, she was like laughing and kind of bantering with me a little bit in the kind of way she does. The younger kids, because their English isn't really fluent, like they kind of say the few words that they do know, and then the rest of it's all like in Mandarin or Cantonese, and I was obviously very confused by anything she said to me, but I gathered that she was happy because she was smiling, and that was enough for me. And her mum was fine. Like, her mum didn't really mention it again. I kind of mentioned it at the end. I was like, I'm so sorry about what happened. I hope you're okay. So there we go. That's your update for the week. I unsuccessfully tried to assassinate a child in another country through my webcam. Yeah, bet no one else can say they've ever done that. I can. And it was really stressful. I'm terrified now that the Chinese government might hunt me down and kill me.